Good morning to all of you MSc Physics second year student. So today we want to see our subject is energy study first, and we want to continue our third chapter, which is the basic of heat transfer. And we have to see here interesting to see the points, which is the types of the heat transfer. Summary of the last lecture, we have to cover here the point which is considered as the phenomena of the what is the concept of the thermodynamics, that is the what is mean by thermal energy, what is mean by heat, and also see here the basics law of the thermodynamics, which is considered as the zeroth law of thermodynamics as well as first law of the thermodynamics. Second law of thermodynamics is remaining, but we want to see this law in the next lecture. So now in this lecture we want to start this is the types of the heat transfer, or which is the main basic phenomena of the heat transfer. So that point we have to see here. So that heat transfers which is occurs mainly by the three mechanism, which is considered as the conduction through the solid material in the presence of the temperature difference. Second one is the radiation, which is energy moves in the space by electromagnetic wave. And third one is the convection, and that convection which is considered as in moving fluid, that the fluid molecules gain heat or lose heat it by the conduction or radiation and carry it by their movement from one place to the another place. These three basic types of the heat transfer. Another for these types of heat transfer which is considered as heat may be transferred by accompanied by the other physical phenomena, and this phenomena which is considered as the heat generation within the medium, that vapor condensation and liquid evaporation. So that is also the phenomena of the heat transfer. So that main types of the heat transfer, that is depends upon the three mechanism, and that heat transfers occurs mainly. So that heat transfer occurs mainly three basic phenomenon, and this three basic phenomenon, in which of these three basic phenomena, that first phenomena which is considered as by conduction. So the by conduction, so first phenomena of heat transfer which is considered as the heat conduction, or this heat conduction. So that by conduction phenomena, so that by conduction through solid material in the presence of, by conduction through solid material in the presence of a temperature difference, temperature difference. So that is considered as the difference between the initial temperature and final temperature. Next phenomena of heat transfer which is considered as the radiation, or second types of the heat transfer which is considered as the radiation. Okay, And in this terms of radiation, so that is considered as, which is considered as the radiation in which that energy moves in a space by electromagnetic wave. That radiation in which radiation in which radiation in which energy moves in space, energy moves in a space, energy moves in a space by electromagnetic waves, by electromagnetic waves. So that we have to know that whatever radiation which is emit from the sun body or black body, so that body, that energy in terms of E is equal to h into nu, and that wave which is considered as, and whatever wave which is emitted from the heat body, so that wave which is considered as the electromagnetic wave. So that second phenomena or second main types of heat transfer which is considered as the radiation, and that rays which is considered as the electromagnetic wave. And third phenomena which is considered as the convection. Third phenomena which is considered as the convection. Okay, and what is mean by the convection? So that is in moving fluid, in moving fluid, the fluid molecules gain heat, the fluid molecule gain heat or loss heat or loss the heat by conduction or radiation, by conduction or radiation, or radiation, and carry it by movement from, and carry it by movement from, carry heat by movement for, movement for one place to the another place. One place to the another place, to the another place, and this phenomena which is considered as the convection. So once again summarize that point, that the basic types of the heat transfer which is considered as, that depends upon three basic mechanism. So that first mechanism which is considered as the conduction, and that conduction means that conduction through the solid material, conduction through the solid material in the presence of the temperature difference. So whatever temperature difference given is there, the system mechanism, so that types of the heat transfer which is considered as the conduction. Second type which is considered as radiation, and that radiation which energy moves in space in terms of the electromagnetic energy. And third point which is considered as the convection, and that convection which is considered as that the fluid mechanism, or that the movement of fluid, so that fluid molecules gain heat or lose heat by conduction or radiation, and it carries the heat movement from one place to the another place. So that phenomena of heat transfer, which is called as the convection. So from this phenomena, one by one we have to see detail here that the types of the heat transfer. So that now first phenomena, which is considered as the conduction, or what is given idea here, the conduction, or we have to know that conduction means that whatever heat energy which is moving through the solid material, so whatever temperature difference between these, so that is known as the conduction. And the basic heat equation of the conduction, which is given as the basic heat conduction equation, the basic heat conduction equation, and that equation, which is nothing but the Q is equal to minus kx into A into delta T by delta x. So that equation, which is nothing but that Q is equal to minus k suffix x into capital A into delta T divided by delta x. This is the equation number first, and this equation, which is nothing but the equation of the heat conduction. So here that which is considered as what is mean by Q, what is mean by kx, that define the parameter is here. So that Q is the rate of heat transfer. Q is the rate of heat transfer. Q is the rate of heat transfer. Next point, which is considered as the kx, and what is mean by kx, that kx is the thermal conductivity. Second, that kx is the thermal conductivity. Kx is the thermal conductivity of the material in the direction x, of the material in direction of x. So that kx is the thermal conductivity of the material in direction of x, and A is the area which is normal to the direction of the heat flow. So we want to write here so that it's A is the area normal to. Third point, so that A is the area normal to the direction of heat flow, to the direction of heat flow. And last quantity of this, that Q is equal to minus kx A into delta T by delta x, and that delta T by delta x is the gradient of, is the temperature gradient in the direction of flow, is the temperature gradient in the direction of heat flow. So that is the equation of the basic heat conduction. Now if we consider in general from the three-dimensional case, or in terms of three-dimensional equation of the conductor, which is can be derived from the heat balance for an element, and the that consider in the tensor product, that is consider in the tensor product of this. So that equation, which is nothing but that dou by dou xi into kij delta t by delta xi plus q triple prime is equal to delta cp into dou t by dou t. So that is consider that equation which is considered in the tensor product. So that given in the in general that three dimension equation, in general three dimensional equation of the conductor can be derived by can be derived by heat balance for an element, heat balance for an element, heat balance for an element, and the result which is considered in, and the result in Cartesian tensor form, in Cartesian tensor form, and that result which is considered as here. So that dou by dou xi into k of ij, so that depends upon the gradient of heat transfer temperature, that is delta t by delta xi plus q triple prime is equal to rho cp delta t by delta small t. So that equation which is given as, so that delta upon delta xi in bracket kij k suffix I into j into that temperature gradient which is considered as delta t by delta xi, plus q triple prime is equal to rho into cp or into that temperature gradient, so that is capital delta T divided by small delta t. So that is the tensor product equation, and that is given as the equation number 2. And in this equation number, that parameter which is defined as here, so that q triple prime which is considered as the rate of heat generation inside the conductor, where q triple prime is rate of heat generation, in the conductor, rate of heat generation in the conductor. Next point, or which is considered as inside the conductor, inside the conductor. Next parameter which is considered as that rho which is considered as the density, and Cp is the specific heat. Rho is given by the density, and Cp which is given as the specific heat capacity, or we have to know that according to the definition, that specific heat capacity which is given by to given the idea. So how much amount of heat required for this material, and that Cp which is given as that relation. So that is given as that dou u by dou t at constant volume. So that is the relation for the thermodynamic quantity, whatever internal energy is given. So we have to calculate that specific heat capacity according to this internal energy is given, and that from above equation that reduces that Laplace equation. We have to know that, so that del square t is equal to 0. So that the above equation so that del square t is equal to 0, and this is according to the steady state constant conductivity, that zero heat generation. So that we want to see that we have to next lecture, so that see detail in this point. So that for delta square t, which is the Laplace equation for given steady state for constant conductivity and zero temperature, that is the constant conductivity at 0 and 0 temperature for the steady state of the equation for steady state. So this is the idea about the phenomena which is considered as the types of the heat transfer, which is considered as by conduction. Now next lecture we have to see that the conduction problems, which is considered as the cylindrical tube as well as the spherical flat plate collector. So that what type of the heat transfer and what is the temperature difference between this heat transfer for the steady state temperature, or which is considered as which is distribution in the flat plate and cylindrical walls. So that mechanism we have to see in the next lecture. So thanking of you.